Welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Clayton Kershaw getting the start. What do you look for here?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Dominic Smith.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
The pitch. And that one a little below the knees. Now 1-2. And there's a ball.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with two strikes here. I love it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Kershaw, over 200 career wins, a former first-round pick back in 2006. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. And a foul ball. And that's way high. 1-2 to count.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Kershaw deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Goes down looking. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Ball. 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground.
Second.
Here's the Dodgers lineup now.
Mookie
Someone who
Betts.
makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Shohei Ohtani.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
That's to third and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. And ball one. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
One out, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Pajes puts it away, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Will Smith to the plate. And a foul ball. That one almost got him.
Two and two. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez makes the grab. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Max Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw
No
either.
ball, 2 strike.
0-2 now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third. In there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push.
And that one gets away at the plate.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. A good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third comes across. Safe. He beats it.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to Smith. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Top half of the third inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. Kershaw back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Schmidt tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location, but those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball. One strike.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in.
Porter.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now a chance for Logan Porter. And there's a strike. Just missed.
1-1.
1 out and a runner at second. Right through there for a strike.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. And he takes one right on the black. Strike one. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. In the air to left down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 strike.
That one missed. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground. Fitzgerald sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Pickoff throw. Ohtani back in. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. On the ground left side, 6-4. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center field. Lee sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for LA, but they still lead it 1-0. On to the fourth. Willie Adames stands in.
Shortstop Willie Adames.
Adames in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball. 1 strike.
ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good late life on that inside fastball.
Up
Ran in
next
on the hands
for
and
the
got that
Giants,
weak
left
contact.
fielder,
Little slow
Elliot
grounder to get
Ramos.
the out.
Now, Elliot Ramos went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball there. The Giants down by a run, top half of inning number 4. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
One gone, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner takes off.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Outside low. And that's ball 1. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Making 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul. Ramos on at second with 2 down. Up the middle. Throws to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 1 hit is all they get. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so
strike.
far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. No throw. He's safe at first.
Now batting.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Next offering is foul back. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. On the ground, right side. They get the out on Muncy.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Ball
That's
one
the ball.
there.
1-0.
Ground ball right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Left fielder.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second, and he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And next for L.A., Hae-Sung Kim. Grounded out his first time up. Outside low, 1-0. Well struck right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pajes scores. And it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. And he boots it. He will score.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double.
A new pitcher in the game, Spencer Bivens.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Ohtani stands at second with 2 gone. Ripped on a line to center. And that is that. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Dom Smith stands in.
Dominic Smith.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Giants, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball, a little more straight and velo to it.
Schmidt in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That misses, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
This to third. Muncy sends it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, a low-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. That's in there. And that is strike 1. And that one is inside ball 1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2 outs. Cut out and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. It's 5-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Tosses to first, and Freeman is retired.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 1 for 2. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Down the left field line, base hit.
Now
ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Smith, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
All right, Los Angeles.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just missed.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Adames, that's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. And we're back.
Leading
Top of the
off for
6th
San
inning.
Francisco,
Now it's the Giants
catcher,
catcher,
Logan
Porter. Kershaw back to work. That one out to right. Hernandez on the move. Tracks it down for the out. 1 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. And there's a foul ball. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed in his... Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But
it's
very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Could be a chance here for them to start.
It appears Dave Roberts,
Now pitching.
number
for the
70,
Dodgers.
comes on now.
And he's got
70.
a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Adames, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool.
Now batting, left
Elliot
fielder,
Ramos now at the plate.
Nope, that's low.
2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Max Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Randy Rodriguez preparing to come on if needed. Rogers warming up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where It's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
All right, Dodgers.
Tap foul at the plate. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Top of inning number 7. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Wilmer Flores. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. And that's outside. And it's 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Just off the outside corner. Going to count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Next offering down in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2.
Cancel.
Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Schmidt at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Swings through that.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Smith off of first with 2 away. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Edman going after it. And that's the third out. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. Bottom of the 7th.
Leading
Now it's the
off
second
for the
baseman,
Dodgers,
Ha-Seong Kim.
Second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
On the ground right
Nope,
side,
bravo.
and that's just foul. Oh, 1 down. In the air to left center. Lee on his way over. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei
Ohtani up to the
Ohtani.
dish. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Hit hard on the ground to short. Adames the throw to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Now it's
Betts.
Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. In the air, left field. Ramos flashes the leather on the run and catch. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
San
Here's the
Francisco,
second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And a ground ball to first, and foul. Foul ball. Good eye in that spot. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Base knock right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Logan Porter.
Here's the catcher, Logan Porter.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
On the ground, could be two. Muncy tossed to second, on to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee, 1 for 3. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swings and chases a low one there.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And strike two. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Giants go down quietly. Still looking.
Pitching for San
On the mound
Francisco.
now, Randy Rodriguez.
Number
On for the
73,
30th time this year.
Randy Rodriguez.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. To third. Over to first. And Freeman is retired.
Now batting, catcher Will Smith.
Will Smith will hit next.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one
ball,
not
one
close. One ball, one strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping
Third
right
baseman,
now.
Max Muncy.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Cold
No
night
ball,
like
one
tonight,
strike.
last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Smith makes the play, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Now pitching.
We're
for the
back. It's the
Dodgers.
top of the ninth, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the mound,
51.
Alex Vesia.
Alex
And something to be
Vesia.
aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
His understanding of the
ball,
strike
two
zone,
strikes.
very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his
Now
third
batting,
strikeout, and this
designated
one
hitter,
looking,
Wilmer
obviously, so
Flores.
he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Flores in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.